Hello, welcome back to quite another good class, another exciting class. Like I've always been telling you, every day is a learning day. Each and every encounter, each and every experience is a learning session. Be it good, be it bad, you're supposed to learn from everything that you see. And it has been my norm, if I see something strange, I visit a farm and there is something that is not going well, or there is something that is doing well, I always inform you, or I always notify you, because I don't want you to repeat any mistake other farmers are doing. And I want you to do the right things that other farmers are doing and that I'm doing in my farm. This is a very good class to tomato farmers and generally anybody who is into horticulture farming. And in today's class, we are starting by a question, and a good question. What do you think is a problem? What do you think is this farmer is experiencing? What could be the mistake? Because as you can see, we have tomatoes. We are producing tomatoes, though not as big tomatoes as the variety is supposed to produce. The crop looks stressed. As you can see, it's a big field carrying around 5 acres of tomatoes, but the production is pathetic. The crop itself is not good. So my question is, what do you think is the problem? I know you've answered yourself. You've done a good guess, and I'll take you step by step on what transpired to this and where the challenge is. First, before we go to the problem, as you can see, we have receiving very small fruit, and very small fruit in production. That means these are very poor fruit. There is a poor fruit setup. Remember, I've been training you about fertilizer and nutrient application, and you may wonder, why is my farmer, the farmer that I'm working with, experiencing all these things? And this is not supposed to happen, because remember, this is business, and in business, we are here to make profit, we are here to make money, and we are here to stay in this business. But if you have such production, or you receive this kind of production, you're out of business and you want to make profit through this kind of farming. So one, like I'm saying, we have very small fruit. Another thing, at the top here, there is no flower formation, and the flowers that are forming are falling, as you can see. Another thing, we have all form of deficiency. As you can see, the whole field, even without picking the leaves, it's yellow in color. The leaves looks deficient. All the deficiencies that you have heard of tomatoes, from nitrogen deficiency, phosphorus, potassium, iron, copper, I've seen them in this farm. I may not show you each and every deficiency, but believe me, they are here. What could be the problem again? And our main problem, or the problem that is in these tomatoes, one, don't guess. If you've guessed it's pest problem, you've gotten a wrong answer. If you guessed it's a disease problem, you may be half right and wrong at the same time. The main problem here is deficiency problem. Deficiency problem at this stage. What has caused? As the farmer not applying the fertilizers? Has the farmer not done? What has the farmer not done? And I'll take you back to the song that I've been singing to you. One of the songs that I've been telling you, involve an agronomist, or have an agronomist in your field from the word go. An agronomist is not a cost. An agronomist is not an added cost in farming. An agronomist is an essential, is an ingredient, is an input, just like fertilizers, just like the seed, the F1 seed you buy. An agronomist is part of that. Involve them from the word go, so that they can guide you. Get an experienced agronomist who will guide you, who will take you through and show you the best steps or the things you need to know about farming. When this farmer started, they never did soil analysis, so it was guesswork. They came here with guesswork. They bought the best F1 varieties. What you are seeing here, this is the best F1 variety. This is the most expensive F1 variety in Kenya. They bought it thinking that it will work magic in their farm, because they saw another farmer who was doing very well with this variety, was performing very good in the variety was performing very well in their farm. So they bought the variety, and when it came here, they skipped soil analysis. So when you skip soil analysis, what are you skipping? You are skipping the know-how on the fertilizer you're supposed to use, the amount of fertilizer you are supposed to use, and at what period are you supposed to use them. Because from skipping the soil fertilizer, these farmers, like you always do, they keep on asking me via text, because they know Fred is an agronomist, which fertilizer am I supposed to do at planting? I give them the fertilizer. Which fertilizer at this stage? I give them. When it fails to work, they think Fred is the problem. Fred is not the problem. You, the farmer, is the problem, or the farmer is the problem, because you are skipping very crucial stage, which is soil analysis. So if it was done before, we could have known what the soil had and what was to be supplied, because not all nutrients are supplied, because the lab or the analyst usually advises us on which nutrient to use and at what time the nutrient is supposed to be used. But in this case now, all the fertilizers that were used in this soil, it is rocked up, or it is rocked in the soil. The nutrients are available, but the plant cannot be able to uptake or to take the nutrient. The reason being, in this area, as you can see, it's very flat. The area is very flat. The soil is black cotton soil. See, the soil is black cotton soil, and the place, when it rains, experiences flooding. As you can see, it experiences flooding. So what do you expect in a place that experiences such kind of flooding? What do you expect? When it floods, the rainwater comes with a lot of salt and causes high salinity in this soil. And when the salinity is very high, remember, there is a good pH that works with these tomatoes. But when the salinity goes up and you plant any horticultural crop, or when you plant tomatoes, there is poor uptake of nutrient, because one, there is rocking, there is rocking of the nutrient. The plant fails to take the nutrient from the soil, and when it rains, there is an also leaching. We lose the nutrient that were in the soil through leaching because of heavy rain. So one of the biggest mistake was failing to know whether there was high salinity because of the previous rains that happened here, and also the flooding of the soil. The black cotton soil holds a lot of water, so the crop is also very stressed. As you can see here at the center, see it yourself here at the center, the crop is very stressed. See how it's very stressed? It's because of the amount of water, or the water that is poorly drained because of the black cotton soil. So this is one of the things to avoid. Avoid places that floods when it comes to planting of tomatoes, in order to avoid all these stresses and in order to have a good crop. For you to succeed in tomato farming, one, check the pH, which can only be seen through soil analysis. Avoid flooded place. The nature of the soil doesn't matter, be it cotton, be it red soil, be it sandy soil, as long as there is availability of water and good water drainage, the crop will do very well. Hope you've learned something from this farmer. You have a lot to avoid from what this farmer has done. You've learned it and you have seen it yourself, and I'll continue sharing with you best practices as far as farming is concerned. You can also check my other social medias, because I also share a lot of information more than I share on this channel. At Farm with Fred on Facebook, at Fred, at Farm with Fred underscore on Instagram, Farm with Fred on TikTok, Farm with Fred on Twitter, or Fred Munene underscore on Twitter, so that you can get the direct information and the right information straight from the farm on job training, so that you can succeed. I don't want you to fail. I don't want you to experience these struggles and these miseries other farmers are experiencing. That's why I keep sharing all the success and failure stories. Until next time, subscribe to this channel, share the link to other farmers so that we can be many. I appreciate all the viewers, all the team that has joined this channel from all over the world. And let's keep tuned, let's share, let's learn from everything that we get from this channel and practice whatever we learn. Until next time, I wish you a good farming moment. Bye.